threat build, guys. I know you guys been waiting to get the update on this ship, see where it's at, see where we're gonna be later on. As I said before, the build starts really showing up about as soon as we start putting these pieces on, it starts showing up. So down here where we at now, it's going to look like it's not coming together, but like I said, everything is going to start coming together as soon as we move forward from this point where we are right now. So keep watching. If you jump in right now, give me a like, and let's continue with the build. Let me know what's up with you, what's going on, what you up to, what you're building right now, and what you think about the build. If you're going to get one of these, or maybe you're thinking of not getting one of these, you're getting one similar, because there are a couple of them that's built, and it's a really fantastic build, guys. Anyway, it's a really fantastic build. I would recommend it for anybody who is a fan to get themselves one of these. If you don't already have one of these in your collection, you should get one of these now. Go out and get one now, because it's old school. Old school is really where it's at. I know all the new models are really good. All the new models are, but these, with all the rare pieces, all the rare bits in it, if you want to say it like that, it's important that you get this. If you're a collector, go out and get that now, right? But anyway, enough of the rant. Let's continue with the build and get this done so we can move on to the next one. Right, so we talked about this piece right here that makes to the droids go in and out the last time we spoke. Now, if you guys saw that, if you're jumping in now, you must have seen that. If you were already in, I'll just turn this up here so you guys can have a better look, right? If you were already in and you saw where we were up to, and now we're going to continue building. One of the things I spoke to on last week is this piece right here, and I was wondering if someone could drop a comment and let me know what that piece is there for. And also, I have a quick talk I wanted to do, guys. Last time we on the build, and we missed that. So I'll just put this over here, and you guys will have a chance to talk about that after. Right, so we completed that, and let's move on now. So we need some of these 8 pieces right here. 2 of these be precise. I can't even speak. And 2 of these. I sort of laid out the boxes sort of differently today so I can work faster for you guys and get more out of it quicker. Let's put it like that, right? So I'm also working on a couple of other ships while I'm building this for you guys of my own. So you guys could probably catch that on the backhand side when I've done this one, right? But for now, we're working on this, right? Like I said, I have a lot of things in the works. I want you guys to watch out for. We got big things coming up. I want you guys to check it out. Anyway, let's just add these in, and then we'll start seeing where the ship really comes together, right? So we place these 2 right here. Again, you can't miss out, because if you do, all it takes is one miss and you sort of like off the build. And I'm saying that right this moment, and I can see I need to make an adjustment right away. So this goes right back here. Yeah, because obviously that goes in line there, right? And now we add the 4s in. But before we add the 4, we need a 6 across. We need a 6. So let's just find that 6 and add that across. We need a 6 black. And just locate that. And then we move on. It's actually not a 6 black, it's a 4, and then we add the 2 across. Okay, so let's do that. So it's a 4. And then we need some 2s across. And then we'll move on from there. So right here, we need a 4 going right here. And a 2 going across. To complete it, because they have no 6 blacks. It's 4s and 2s. And we drop this a little too far out. Again, you can't miss on this build, because if you do, you mess the whole build up. Alright, like that. And then we place this right here, this L-type shape thingy. A corner piece. I'm just kidding around. And we add that here. This goes right there. I can work backwards on this one now because we know where it goes. Like I said, I've built a couple of these before, and I have a vague idea of where most of them go. So, right, so basically it's the same thing on the opposite side. So this goes there, and that goes, black goes there. So let's get one more black 4. Add that in. Again, drop me a line, guys. Let me know what's going on with you, what's happening, you know. Right, so we're here. Okay, so we're moving fine. We're moving up, guys. We're moving way up now. So that's all locked in. Got that piece over there already. Another one of these just on the outside goes right there, like that. Okay. 2 more of these. Again, I said that last week. There's so many of these, man. It's incredible how many pieces they got. We want to add 2 of these here. Just missed here. One of these over here. Place that back. And the other one goes on the opposite side. Again, drop me a line, guys. Let me know what's going on with you. How's your day? What you working on? And tell me what you think about the build. All right, let's move on now and move up. Move up and on. So, the black, we need to pour that out because we need to get some certain bits out of that. And if you don't pour it out, it's kind of tricky to see the colors, the pieces in there, because I have a lot of small pieces in there, but there you go. So we need these covers here. Goes. And we got a couple of those funny pieces again. Drop me a line, guys, if you know what that is. Again, I have to say it because I don't know what's the reason for it on there. So these go just in front. Right here. It works better doing it in your hands because they're sort of tricky to put on. And this goes just right there, like that. And we place one of those funny things again, just right here on top. Yeah, they pop up everywhere. Again, I don't know, guys. Please give me a line. Let me know what's the reason they put this into the set. Again, I personally think it's a count thing. But let me know what you guys think. I don't know. Right? Let me know what you guys think. Right. Okay, just a quick adjustment here. This is supposed to be just a little bit up front. And this goes back. Don't want to make any you know. misblock, because if I do, then everything is all messed up. So we don't want to do that. We got to repeat the same thing on the other end. If I can just find another. So drop me a line, guys. Let me know what's going on with you, all right? And let's talk about the set. Okay, we're moving along great, guys. I need to add one brown clip across the top. And we should be way ahead once I add that piece right across here. If you notice, I'm bringing this out, and that means we're going to be moving up with this piece right here. So this goes right here. Let's clip that down. Got a couple more twos. Need two of those. And two of these. So again, thanks for all the support, guys. The channel seems to be working really good. Thanks for all the support from everyone. Big shout out to everyone. And if you want to shout out, just drop me a line and I will give your channel a shout out, or just give you a straight shout out if that's what you want. All right. All right, let's start moving up now. So we need a couple fours. Brown. Two of those to be precise. And we also need some inverted like that. Actually, just two of them. Two of these. Right now they come in twos, sort of. And then we'll move up from there. Two of that also. And two more corners. Okay, here we go, and we're gonna move up. We're going up now, guys. All the way up, if you know the song. Right, so two of these over here. Right, and the fours goes right on the end. And this just goes right around the corner here. So I want to make sure I put it in the right place. Don't want to mess that up. So we need two of those things that I spoke about, the tube type things again. They basically come all the way through on the build, all the way to the top. So it goes right here. Right there. If I can just get it to clip in like that. And this faces that way. Okay, we need more of those. So just stay with me, guys. You will see the ship starting to show up in a couple minutes. You'll see the difference right away. Okay, so stay with me, and you will see it starting to emerge. Like I said, a lot of these, and again, I personally think it's a, let me know what you guys think. I think it's a brick count type thing. Honestly, I don't see the necessity, but you guys let me know what you think. You may have built it before and know much more than I do. So we're going to repeat the same thing on the opposite side. That goes right there. And that this is going to go that way, so we need more of those again. There we go. And we're going to add those pieces that we did on the opposite side the same way now. 2 of those. Like I said, I made a slight adjustment on how I had from the last build, how I got it set up, the boxes and whatnot, so it's sort of like much easier to get to. So this goes right here. And this goes right there. So a little ways to there. A little foo-foo there. This goes over here. And another 3. Here we go. Now we add this one right in the corner. And 2 of these. Almost there, guys. Just need to find me more of those down here, and then we'll move on. Okay, so we'll move on now, because I know I got one of them right here. I dropped it in myself. Oops. Just spelled out. These things do happen, as you guys know, as you build this. But again, the fun is in the build, right? Okay. Let's move up. So there's just a little clip right here, which we're going to put on right now. Little tiny bits, because you got to get the bits on the inside. If you don't, it's not complete. I'm that sort of builder. I need to get all the little pieces on, because if I don't, then I just don't feel the build. Even if it's a tiny little piece on the inside, I don't feel the build is complete. Okay, let's stack some up here, guys. Okay, so we need 2 of these gray ones. Actually, a black. 2 black ones. Like I said, they come in all 2s now, basically. Another 2 of these. I think there are actually 68 pieces of these tube type things I spoke about. All right, and 2 6s. Here we go. And 2 of these funny curve type things. Again, these are one of the things that when I looked on the internet to find them, when I was trying to buy to build other sets that I had that wasn't completed, it was real hard to get them all. And you get them from France and places like that. You have to like order them from way out there. Right, so let's just add these in now, guys, and move up. So let's just add a couple of 6s to the front right here. But before we go there, we'll close up the top. So we're turning around, and we're going to close up the top now, guys. So we'll add these right here, 2 of them, and those tube type things goes right on top. Place it on the opposite end, just easier for me. And this goes right there. And we add these back here. Yep. So we need 6 of those things I spoke about. And then we'll move on. But we also need 2 of these here. 1 and 1 on the opposite side. So we need to add 1 of those just right here again. So drop me a line, guys. Let me know what's going on with you. How's your day? If you are building or you're just popping in to check out the build, see the progress. And I'm dropping stuff over here. Next to my build, I'm going to extend the table, which I do have the ability to do that. I will extend the table, so like I said, it'll make it much easier. All right, we'll just drop this one in here, that one there, and we'll cover up with those pieces now and start moving to the back. Okay. So we're going to add 2 tubes. Well, actually, it's 4 of them back here now. And move on from there. So we need 6 of these. So those things I spoke about, these black things were pretty hard to find wherever you look for them. That's these sort of oval end You need 6 of those. They're a really important part of the build. If you don't have them, you really can't complete the build. So they're a really big part of the build. There you go. Okay, we're gonna add some of those funny pieces up front here again. Here's 2 of them. Okay, we're gonna add 2 of them right here. Those very strange pieces. So we need 2 of those. And we'll start working on this back area here now. Need 4 of these, and those just goes right here. Stack them on top of each other. And the same thing on the opposite end. And we're gonna add these funny things in now, okay? Those just go right here. Those sort of strange, like I spoke of before, just right here, 1, and the other one goes on the other end, 2. You hear that rattling around because I need 2 of these. And we'll continue with the build. Again, I don't like missing out any of the pieces if I do it. As small as they may be, then the build is not complete, right? It definitely isn't complete if you don't add those tiny little bits. Even if they're not visible, the build's not complete. So you really got to have those in there. So drop me a line, guys. Let me know what's happening, what's going on. Good to see you guys jumping in there. Just hit that like button. Hit that like button, guys. And let's keep the build alive. So let's add these right here. Two of them. Again, I just got to make a quick adjustment here because these went into the wrong slot. So we can just turn that over and get that out. Lock these down tightly. Almost there. There we go. This one goes here. Yep, almost there now. Just got to place that, return that piece right here. Right, we're almost there, guys. Almost there. Where you can start seeing the ship. You could probably see it now. If you've built it before, you could probably see the build coming together. Right, let's move up. Even further up. They come in all twos, like I said. And Two of these black ones. The wedges are starting to come in now. So once you see the wedges start coming in, that means we're moving to the top. Two of these. 2 8s. And 2 more elbows, corners. 2 corners. Here we go. Just add these now and then we'll move up. Right, so elbows. Elbows goes right on the top. Just a little twist here. I'm trying to figure it out. Oops. Okay, so we'll add the corners first and then we'll be able to work that out. Okay, just bear with me that. Here. Do the same thing on the opposite side. There. How we doing, guys? Nice to see you guys in here. All right, really great to see you guys in here. Drop me a line. Let me know what's going on with you, all right? There. One of these just goes right on the top. And this reverse, yeah. So there you go. And there you go. Two more of these just goes in the corner right here. Again, some of the pieces that they added, it's just, it baffles me. I'm not, you know, again, if you built it before, let me know, what do you think? Why they have so many of those particular pieces there? Is it necessary? Hey, here we go. So again, in twos, starting to come together now, guys. Stick with it, and you see this through to the end, and you'll see what a magnificent build this ship is. Absolutely amazing build. When it's all complete, it's fantastic, fantastic build. Two of these black pieces here. All the wedges are coming on now. Once you put the wedges on, the ship is like rising up to the top. Here we go. Let's add these babies on. Let's light this candle. Okay, let's put these pieces on now. So we're going to go across and across. This one goes this way. It's right here. So one of them goes like that. I'll do both. Remember we spoke about that. I'm going to be doing a triple threat, trying to build 3 ships at once. So this helped me work on that. There we go. And let's move on to the next bit. We're heading up now, guys. It's all uphill from here. All downhill, if you want to say it that way. It's all downhill from here. Couple of these now. Two again, they come in twos like I said before. Except for these. They come in 4s and 5s, 6. Like I said, there's about 60 pieces of these. Yep. Let's close it out now. So one of these goes over here. Like that. And the same thing on the opposite end. And these goes this way. Just hanging out. When I first built that, I thought that was a pretty strange addition there, the way it sticks out. But as I come to complete the build, I saw the reason that they put that particular piece in there. And just add these two. Bring that up to 3 pieces down at the bottom here. Just picked up an old school brick, that gray. If I could show it to you guys, that they're not really making anymore. Can you see that right there? I'm making that gray out of it. Right, let's continue with the build, guys. Here we go. We're starting to go up now. So we're going to finish the back area right here. These were also one of the tougher pieces to find. These right here. Tougher pieces to find. Also, there's a sort of, these. They're tricky to find also. More common ones are like this. Lego doesn't make them anymore, so it makes it difficult to find to help build this particular build. The 7656. 7662, I apologize. 76. I'm thinking about a totally different shit. And just place this right there and move this along a bit to that point. And these goes right there, here. Not sure if you guys can see the build, y'all. I will turn it over in a second so you guys can have a better look, a better view of that part of it. So if you look right here, you can see what we did. Right, and we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side right here. Just follow the same procedure. Oops. I'm not following the the correct pattern, so I just got to get me one more. And complete this in the corner right here. So there we go, guys. Now let's add some more stuff to this, and it's going to start showing up now, guys. Really showing up. So we'll take one of these and place them right here. Yep, just right there. Yeah, guys, let me know if you're on there. Hit me a like. Drop me a like. Let me know where you at, what you up to. More of these funny pieces coming on. Tube like tan color camo. Just goes right in the corner right here. I want to make sure I got them right, which I didn't. Two more of these. Don't want to mess up on that. So one of them goes here, one over here, and these goes right there. So what do you think so far, guys? What do you think about the build so far? Let me know. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think about the build so far. Here it is. Okay. Drop me a line. Let me know what you think, guys. Stay tuned for the next build. Again, drop a like. Let me know what's going on with you. All right. This is BOBAbrickz, and may Lego be with you.